Out here in the desert, helping out a buddy whose helicopter yesterday. They got low rotor RPM, and we're out here to take a look. And he had to make an emergency landing and come out, check and see if there's any damage, and see if we can get him out of here. If not, we'll have to figure it out. So there's the helicopter.
We came around the corner.
We're gonna have to hike out to it and check it out. We brought the doors so we can put those on if the helicopter's not gonna be able to get out of there. It's a tight fit. Hopefully, I don't know what kind of damage there is to it, but we'll check it out and see.
No, so far, really close.
Okay. Yeah, it hit the ground there. I can't compliment the pilot enough on a job well done. Flying these kind of races is difficult itself. I know I've done many of them. But when something happens and you've got to pick a spot right now and get it down and make sure that nobody gets hurt, it's tough. It's a tough call. He did a great job, and everyone walked away with minimal damage to the aircraft itself. Great job. On this stuff, I want to, if anybody's looking for what happened, just so that it's all documented, you know.
Absolutely, man. You've got to sign off on this.
Well, let's head back to the truck and we'll go make some phone calls. So I'm hiking back up to it. I made sure the pilot called the NTSB and he reported the incident. Nobody was hurt, not a big deal. But there's no way someone's gonna fly the helicopter out of here. And yeah, that's not happening. So we're gonna go back and just make sure it's secure. And hopefully it won't get washed out. If it starts to rain, that helicopter's gone. So we'll see, but we're gonna try to secure it as best we can. Get another helicopter out here to lift it out. So the pilot was coming down the course, made a turn, got a tailwind, ended up with a low rotor RPM, came in, landed pretty much just like this, and everything was fine until the occupants of the helicopter got out. And as soon as they did, the whole thing tilted backwards and the tail rotor struck the ground there. Looks like the tips of the blades smacked the rock as well. You can see there's not a lot of damage to the tips, but man, once those things touch anything, you're not flying that thing. No way. So we got it fairly stabilized right now. We'll try to get it a little better too, so that hopefully it'll be all right until the helicopter can come lift it out. So we put some rocks up in the front of the helicopter to try to secure it and keep it from teetering, and hopefully that'll hold it. The wind's starting to kick up. The storm's going to be coming in soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get this thing out of here before that.
Yeah. Does Tonopah have jet fuel? It's right up the way. Gotcha.
And where are you coming from? What airport? You said Fillmore?
All right, how much do you think it's going to cost an hour?
30. Well, I don't know an hour, so fuck. 3,500 an hour probably.
Yeah.
He has no idea. He doesn't know anything about aircraft.
I don't know anything.
I'm gonna say at least 3. 35. I think 35 is a good bet, but I'd say at least 3.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Call
we
John.
gotta verify with the owner. We're still just outsourcing. But do you want me to hold tight? Have you hold like, man? Awesome. So it's an American Express. The problem too is Bucky just called back and said he won't be able to do it tomorrow either because looking at
We can send him the coordinates for that site just below where the helicopter's at, and he can go stage there initially. That way it's right. Yeah, that way we can send him those coordinates.
He'll see it anyways. Just tell him we'll park the Jeep there or something. We got a 212 coming in to lift this thing out. We got a trailer coming from Vegas to land the helicopter on. We've got a fuel truck coming from Vegas to fuel up the 212 after we land the helicopter on the trailer so that it can get out of here after that. And we pulled all this together in about an hour and a half.
That was awesome.
And we're trying to get it done before tomorrow because the hurricane's coming, and if we don't, it's gone. So I pulled up the radar on my iPhone, and you could see the storm was coming in. Definitely heading our way, just a few hours away as well. And the next day was supposed to be even worse. Right in our general vicinity, it wasn't raining yet, but it was definitely coming. It was on its way to Beatty, so we had to get that helicopter out there and do it now. So the helicopter is an hour and 15 minutes out from the pickup spot, so we're gonna go get everything situated, get that helicopter ready to go, make sure that it's ready to lift, and wait for him to come in. Trying to beat the storm. You can see the clouds are already getting pretty heavy. So we're almost back at the helicopter. We're stopped picking out a staging spot for the other helicopter to land. We're gonna go get everything squared away with the 44. That way we can get it ready when he comes. He'll land, drop his gear. We'll get everything hooked up. He'll come right over, we'll pick it up and lift that thing straight out and get it over to Beatty as quick as possible. It's starting to get a little windier here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're definitely fighting a time crunch. All right, so we're heading down, get it all ready to go. Guy's about 35 minutes out. So we're gonna get down here and get it all set up. We've got some endless loops that'll hold 16,000 pounds each. Gonna try to get those rigged through the mast and get this puppy out of here. Made it up here. Let's get this thing rigged up. I'm walking back to get my tools so we can make sure we have this all rigged up when the helicopter gets here and ready to lift. I know it sounds sketchy.
I'm not a fan.
All right, helicopter's almost here. Trying to go make sure we got it rigged up. He's made quick time of it, so I can hear him coming. I see him. That's actually probably a good idea. All right, so we got this hung up, ready to go on the mast. We got a line on the tail, and when he comes, we're gonna hook up here and guide it straight up like that. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up and get it out of here. I feel good. You feel good?
Feel good.
So this is the plan. He'll probably be coming right up the hill here, but the wind is coming from down there. So he'll probably come from up top. We'll get it connected, and then we'll use this to keep it straight, and hopefully it'll be good. Here goes nothing. You can see the way this thing is setting. If it rains the way I think it's going to rain because of this hurricane, this thing will be gone. It will turn into a boat and it will float right down these rocks and it will be destroyed. So getting this thing out of here now is the only option. Those are 16,000 pounds each, and we figured we'd do them from this side because we got a little more room. So if you drop the hook over here, then we can hook them up right here. Each one of them's underneath, and I reconnected the pitch change thing, so that should keep them in place, and then I put the duct tape there just to make sure it's gonna be, that those aren't gonna come apart. We're getting ready. I can hear the helicopter winding up down below. We did a briefing with the pilot about emergencies, what to expect, if anything happens, where to be, and he's gonna be on his way. Here he comes. You can see the clouds are rolling in too. Here he comes. I can't believe that's flying as well as it is. I can't believe that's flying as well as it is. How's it going? Thing flew great, and it's just in time because I'm telling you, the wind is picking up. Clouds are coming in. The guy did a great job lifting it out. Spun a little bit, but we're able to keep it stable. And now we're gonna head down to the airport. The guys are waiting there with a trailer. Here comes the rain, just as we're heading to the airport. I'm telling you, the timing could not have been better. Jeep ducks. Let's put it in drive. Oh, it looks good. Oh yeah, one of the blades got whacked.
Oh yeah.
That's all right. If that's the only issue, we're good.
Change it anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get up there and take a look. From there, it was just a matter of getting everything battened down so that we could get this bird back to North Las Vegas. We had to take the skirts off of the landing gear, get the tie-down straps around the landing gear as well. We removed the rest of the ballast from the inside the aircraft, the rest of the rocks. Kind of try to get things cleaned up a little bit as well. I can't tell you how amazed I was by how everything came together that day. The safety team from Best in the Desert were unbelievably prepared and worked so well with us. it felt good to know that they take so much pride in their work, and they did a great job as well. We were able to get the fuel up there, get the helicopter landed on the trailer, and get everything done in an incredibly short period of time. And we were lucky because the next day, Hurricane Hilary pounded Beatty. I don't believe that helicopter would still be there if we hadn't got it out that day. Well, we're back in North Las Vegas, back at 702, and got the helicopter here. Everything looks great. Man, has that been a hell of a day.